Welcome to Travel in a Minute extended version. Today we're going to talk about a resort dear to my heart, and that's AM Resorts. A couple weeks ago, we were able to see the Dreams Las Mareas in Costa Rica. This is a beautiful family-friendly property. Chris, what did you like about Dreams?
I loved it. It was the first time I'd been to a Dreams property, and so I'd seen a lot of pictures and things like that and videos. But any of these properties, when you go to them in person, it's a lot more impressive. But this one was large.
Yes.
It was much larger than what I thought it was going to be, and it was nice. We were doing a tour of it while we were at another property. And so we came over from one property that was an adult-only property, and this one was not an adult-only property. And so, you saw kids and things like that. Of course, we love kids, and it was really nice to see that, and it was really cool to see some of the stuff that we're doing and all that. So I enjoyed that, yeah.
Yeah, Dreams Las Mareas is a larger property. It has 447 rooms and pools for days. There were so many pools. Like, I lost count of how many pools there were.
Really have truly no idea how many there were without looking it up. It just seemed like one right after another, and they were big pools. They were long. Some of them, including the swim outs. Goodness, the swim outs would go, from one end of a building to the other, and so there were a lot of those. And one thing that was really cool, of course, this is Costa Rica, and that was something that was really nice, is that as you're looking around and you notice all the scenery that's around, whether it be a beach on one side, but then you've got the mountains on the other side, it's really cool because you really have that rainforest type feel, and so that was really a good thing.
We did walk by one tree that the lady that was giving our tour said that if you have that room and you look out like 7 a.m, the tree's filled with monkeys, which would be really cool to me.
Yes, as long as your window's closed, because you just don't want them on there because that
you don't want to invite them into your
room.
No,
because they'll steal my breakfast. They'll steal my breakfast. I don't want
they
that.
Will.
Yeah,
They will. So one thing about Dreams is, like Chris said just a little bit ago, it's a family-friendly property. So a lot of activities for kids and teens. Kids club. They even had bikes for the kids to go take a bike ride. And then they also have a teen club. We did not get to see the teen club because it was, I think, under construction.
They're renovating.
Yeah. So they have a teen club. Most of the Dreams property teen clubs have things such as ping pong, game systems, things like that. So I'm assuming this one will be about the same.
Yeah, a lot of music going on and stuff like that too.
Yes. So one thing to note about this property is, like Chris said a while ago, it's large. And they have 6 restaurants, 1 buffet-style restaurant, and then you have your French, Italian, and Mexican cuisine restaurants, and then there's also a coffee house, and they had 7 bars as well. So you can, if you're at the pool, there's swim-ups, there's bars where you can walk up and get food as well. So everything is right there on property. It was raining the day we went, unfortunately. Rainforest. Why would it do that?
Yeah. When they had umbrellas available, for us, we were walking around, and they had little buckets of them everywhere.
One thing to note, there's an umbrella in your closet in your room if you're at Dreams in Costa Rica, because you might need it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this property is also on the water, so you have an ocean. There are some rooms that have ocean view. The ocean view master suite swim out we got to see was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty amazing. But I also want to note that in Costa Rica, all of the beaches are public beaches. So there will be vendors on the beach. And like when we were there was somebody getting a massage on the beach from a local vendor. So note that you are not the only one on that beach. But, that's a great way to give back to that community and support those vendors. I don't know if I would support them at the spa, but
well, the spa there. When you're choosing between it, that was one of the biggest.
There's like a no-brainer. It's like a no-brainer.
The spa at this facility was just amazing. We'll post some pictures up right now about it. But you had parts where you had kind of like the relaxing, almost like a lazy pool or something like that.
Chris doesn't know about this. He doesn't attend the spas very much, but they have a water circuit. It was very relaxing.
What's a water circuit?
So a water circuit
that sounds like somewhere where you go play. Is that what you do?
Well, sort of. I mean, you relax and play.
Oh.
So they have the way the water circuits work, and I don't know like the whole, idea of why you do it, but you'll have a relaxing time in like a sauna type area, and then you'll have there's a place where you go and you dump ice or ice water on your body.
I think you would like that.
It was not fun, but it was very, believe it or not, it did like rejuvenate you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It wakes you up.
Yeah. And then there's a part that has like a whirlpool type where you have the jets, and it's very quiet, tranquil.
So a lot of things that are water oriented that help you to relax and rejuvenate.
Yes. And it's like a circuit. So there you go, you're 2 minutes here and then 2 minutes there and then 2 minutes there, and you go on through the circuit. Each resort has a different type of circuit if they have a water circuit. So I've only done like 3 or 4.
They did have the
I don't
fish
get
thing.
time to do that stuff when I go to
I haven't got to do the fish thing where you put your feet in the water.
Pedicure?
Let them come and eat on your feet.
Fish pedicure is pretty amazing.
Yeah. That just seems creepy. It's like little bitty miniature fish, and I get in my mind that they're going to have piranha in there. That may not be a good thing. No. So I don't.
So also, if you enjoy working out while you're on vacation, they had a pretty phenomenal gym. Yeah. It was amazing. I was really, really shocked. I'm not a person that works out when I'm on vacation, but
I do curls with food.
Yes. That's what we do. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, this Dreams property is great if you are getting ready to get married. If you want to get married in a destination such as Costa Rica, they had several areas where you can go, and that can be your wedding venue. One of the ones we got to see, I think Chris will post a picture, they were setting up for a wedding while we were there. Mm-hmm. It overlooked the pool. You could see all the way across the property. It was pretty amazing. Yeah. They also offer, if you have, let's say grandma and grandpa want to take their kids and grandkids for that big family generational trip, they have photographers on site that can do those photos for you. Listen.
Well, and they've also got
packages. They are stunning.
Well,
yes.
And they've got certain packages of certain things you get. I mean, you can end up getting a pretty good deal on some of them.
Yes. So think about that. If you're ever at an all-inclusive, most of them have photographers on staff that can do that family photo or that couple photo.
And any of that type of stuff that you can book in advance, you'll have a much better opportunity to get a discount. I mean, sometimes if you do it in advance and they might offer extra things, and so it just depends on the situation. I guess it's probably like here in the States, or it depends on how busy they've been too.
Yes,
maybe they're offering better deals, and maybe you get down there and they always check them out and ask them what kind of deals can I get.
Yeah, what are your specials for this week or whatever. One thing I want to know also is the room categories. They range from tropical view all the way up to a presidential suite. The presidential suite is oceanfront. And it's phenomenal. It is absolutely amazing. But, and then they also have swim outs.
The swim outs would look great.
Swim outs. This property you can do just, regular room, or they have the preferred club amenities. With the preferred club amenities, excuse me, your room is closer to all the action. That's one of the great things about it. You're right there where all the action's, but it's still peaceful and quiet. You also have your own check-in, a separate check-in place where they go and check you in if you're a preferred club, and then they have their own preferred club bar / there's snacks in there all the time. It's a great place to go and relax, get a book, read if you're looking for that.
Well, and talking about preferred club, that's something, especially with AM, that they really do give people a special attention. I mean, there's a slight more cost, but the thing is, there's several perks that you get, and they vary from resort to resort what those perks are. But it may be that you're going to get the not the bungalow. Is it called bungalows with the little bed on the beach?
Oh, the valley beds.
Yeah, so situations like that, they had those there, and I'm not sure how this particular resort was, but a lot of times
their preferred club.
Yeah, and that's the only way to get it, and there's no extra charge.
No extra charge. Pretty much that's an AM resort thing. They're good. They go with preferred club, and then you have to schedule them the day before, so you can't schedule them too far in advance because they want to give everybody a chance to get to use it.
The whole week.
Yes, but it is a good perk, and then. Another perk that you get with your preferred club is you get extra snacks in your room.
Yeah.
You get, things like Pringles and M&Ms and things like that in your room, which is a nice little, you get ready to go to bed at night. I don't want a snack, but I don't want to walk all the way back to the bar to get it. So it's nice to have it there. Also, most stay-in properties, if you've watched any of our videos before, they include a mini fridge in your room, which comes with things like sodas, water, beer. Some of them have wine. It just depends on the resort and what they have available. But that's all included in the price of your trip, which is totally amazing. I don't want to have to worry about, am I going to have a $15 minibar bill?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So another thing that I loved about this property, which we didn't get to see because, like I said, it was raining that day. They have activities on the beach for the kids.
Yeah.
They have a big water trampoline that they put out there for them. Their entertainment staff is amazing with kids. They have activities for them at the pool. Those kind of things for a mom. That's amazing.
And they had
I would pay $1 million.
They had a lot of them dancing, and they were bringing the kids up and letting the kids dance along with them, and the kids were having a blast and loved it.
What is it? Where you have to go under the stick. I can't
They're
remember.
doing limbo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They did limbo games.
Yeah.
They just had a lot of different things where they were really doing a good job paying attention to the kids. The kids club was really good, and all the different things that we saw for that. So if you are somebody going with a family, that's something to take into consideration. The AM's really good on that.
Yes. Also, where the Dreams Las Mareas is, it's a good bit away from the airport. It was about 2-hour drive.
But a lot of stuff is. A lot of these big, nice resorts, they really are. They're a good ways away. But
they're good ways away. Excursions can be set up either in advance or they have an excursion desk on property, and you can go do it when you get there. It's either way. It's whichever way you want to do it. But note that with this resort, most of your excursions are at least an hour away, at least.
And you have a big choice of what you're doing. It can be volcano viewing and some of that. You've also got zip lines. You've got rainforest. You can be able to go and see the sloths.
Yes.
You've got anything from jet skis to just a ton of different things.
Catamarans. I mean, you name it, it's there.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, ATVs, Jeeps, and things along that line. I mean, it was just a ton of stuff to do. Yes. Some things that you may not even be expecting, but they've got it, and they seem to do it very well.
Yeah, they do it very well. Also, one of the things that I loved about this property, driving in.
Yeah, everything was
Remember
gorgeous.
when we were driving in and we stopped at that little...
Yeah, I'll throw a picture.
Our driver let us stop at this little, pull off to overlook... the valley into the ocean.
Beautiful,
it was
beautiful view.
It was stunning. I loved Costa Rica. Didn't you love it?
It was our first time there, and it was
definitely going back.
Yeah, definitely one of these places you want to go back to. I mean, everything about it. Even when you're driving through the town, sometimes some countries when you go through and you're going through small towns and things like that, they're kind of make you a little nervous, a little sketchy, or something like that. Maybe it's dirty and stuff like that, but. The ones that we drove through were pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they were, they are what they are in the towns and everything. But the people that we talked to, I mean, not a lot, but the few that we did talk to were very nice. I know our drivers, they were very nice, good to talk to, and so I mean, and
but educate you on.
Yeah, and it's nice when you can talk to a driver.
Yeah.
If you're in a car for 2 hours, of course you can have your own conversations or whatever. But if you can talk to your driver, you'll learn a lot about what's going on in the area, the places that he goes. And so that's really cool.
Yeah, we had a cool conversation with our driver about McDonald's.
Yeah, we talked about the differences between the United States and there, and there's some pretty big differences, and so it's pretty cool to see.
Talk to your drivers, get to know them. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us today for Travel in a Minute. If you have any questions or comments, you can comment down below. If you have any resorts that you want us to check out for you, if you're thinking about going somewhere and you're like, I don't know about it, let's see if Ginger and Chris know about it. So just comment below. Please always like, share, and subscribe down below. Thanks for joining us today on Travel in a Minute.
Have a great day.